Hey everybody out there in internet land, I want to take a couple minutes and just walk you around the bike that I have for sale right now. It's a 2021 Knolly Warden. I bought this bike and took ownership of the frame and all the parts, about 2 years ago, right when the pandemic happened. Had a baby and have only been able to do 2 rides on it. So this is for sale because I just can't justify keeping it around anymore. So let's start the tour. Alright, starting at the front of the bike, we have the Manitou Mezzer Pro fork. This thing is pretty amazing. A lot of mixed reviews out there on the internet. I think if you were to spend time doing laps at your favorite trail or trail system, after a couple hours on this, you really learn how to adjust the pressure in both the air valves or air springs, and it's just fantastic. You really can't tell the transfer between the two valves. So up next we have XT brakes front and rear. The 2 pots, I haven't really done the 4-pot train. I don't see a huge need for it as long as you go with huge rotors, and these are huge rotors. So these are the XTRs, 203s, center locked, and there's absolutely no problem with brakes with XT and these giant rotors. So moving on, we have Industry 9 hubs. These are the Hydras laced to the light bike rims. These are pretty tremendous rims. I don't know if you guys know the reputation for light bikes, but they came on the scene many years ago and had major problems with rims cracking. Fast forward 20 years or so, and these are pretty spectacular. For comparison, I have some Knox Farlows carbon 29er rims, and these are way better. Comfort, stiffness, everything, and they ended up being cheaper too. So alright, we got the Manitou, we've got the wheels coming up, obviously XT brakes. I've got some Ergon grips. These are pretty great, all mounted to an NV bar and 780 width, so this is going to fit pretty much everyone. Cut it down unless you ride some XL with a giant 800, but I don't think a person who buys this bike is going to need 800. So enjoy these NVs, they're pretty fantastic. Do have a bell on here, that's not included in the sale. So Chris King headset, mix of Chris King spacers, which are super premium and not really available anymore, and then some carbon stuff. So there's that. And I got the K-Edge Garmin mount that I'm planning on keeping, unless you really want to make me an offer on it. So boom, Warden written there right there on the top tube. Looks pretty good. If you want to scrub that off, if you're one of those people, it's pretty easy to do so. I could forward you an email from one of the guys I was talking to at Knolly about that. Obviously same style of decal down here. I have the titanium bottle cage on there, and it also drops it about 1 inch, so you can fit a full-size bottle if you're like me and run 26 ounces. Totally doable, no rubbing on the frame, which is cool. Alright, now we're coming to the back of the bike. We've got the Fox Float X2. This is the new one, completely redesigned. It's pretty fantastic, and like I said, don't have much time on it, but this is a whole new rebuild over the previous model, so this thing is lights out. Down here on the cranks we have Chris King lime green bottom bracket, matches the Chris King headset up top. Obviously XT cranks, these are amazing, buy them once, you're not really going to need new ones. XTR pedals, which are not included in the sale. A little more Warden back here, got some other Knolly stuff over here. XT brakes, Hydra hubs, just like the front. These are 157 Super Boost, whatever Super Boost is these days, and yeah, no heel strikes, so no issues with going super wide back here. Shimano cassette, running new XT 12 speed, which is pretty sweet. XT rear derailleur, not really a whole lot to say about that. Everyone knows how great these are. Buy it, if you break it, put a new one on there, keep going. What's really cool about the cranks, though, going back to these, is the absolute black oval ring. These things are pretty fantastic. If you're like me and you've had knee surgeries and stuff over the years, I feel a difference. I think it's a smoother pedaling cadence, but could just be me who's bought into the marketing. But I like these better than any of the other competition over the years. So just taking a look back here again. Super clean. I've only ridden this bike twice. I can't sell it as brand new because when I was cleaning it a few days ago, I noticed that there definitely is some wear marks on the bike here and there from when I had to push through some brush. So I have definitely reflected that in the price. This is no longer selling as brand new. It's selling as excellent. So if you'll notice on the fork lowers, there's some scratching. If you can't really see it, it's because they're super light, but they're there. So I want to come clean about that because I'm an honest, straightforward person. So they're there. You can see them. There you go. That's why I'm taking a big discount on this thing. So one more walk around. Looks pretty nice. Rotor rubs a little bit. These are brand new pads, brand new rotors, so either a little micro adjustment or just burn them in a little bit more and that rubbing will go away and that hub will spin a lot longer.